Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're gonna fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
We're looking to make the play-in, because once you're in the dance, anything can happen. But we would consider this season a success if we took our first step to respectability.
Okay.
If you have something to say, MP, now would be the time.
Setting your sights low like that, I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. And no offense, Cliff, but that's a loser's mentality.
I understand where you're coming from. And no one should be satisfied with losing. I hate losing. It makes me sick. I get nauseous, headaches, you name it. But it's my job as the general manager to honestly evaluate this roster. And if I compare it to the rest of the league, it wouldn't be fair for me to say we have failed if we didn't win a championship.
I see what you mean, but if we don't win a championship, I'm the one that's going to be sick.
I love that about you. Surprise us and push us towards contention faster than I thought. Speaking of, we need to set your personal goals for the first half of the season. Coach Tucker's going to walk us through it.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level, always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
You know what speaks to me, Coach? I want to prove that I'm the top player in my draft class. That feels like the best combination of realistic and aggressive.
That's a tough goal. You've got some extremely gifted players in your class.
And I'm here to prove that I'm the best of them.
Well, it won't happen overnight, but that's what we'll work toward.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
About game time. Bring the pain time.
Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay, that makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk media day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
I'm telling you, Hunter. Best movie I've seen in the past 20 years, for sure. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so I have to check it out.
definitely.
Hey, can I ask you one last question?
Of course, shoot.
So you grew up in Illinois, about a couple hours outside Chicago, right?
Right.
And I know you're too young to have watched Jordan's Bulls in the moment, but I was wondering, how has his legacy affected you as you developed into the player you are today?
You know, MJ's the gold standard. I mean, I've seen some great teams. You got D Rose, Joakim. They were no joke, you know what I mean? But everyone still, you know, talks about that MJ dynasty still to this day. I mean, you just asked me about it right now.
Right, yeah, that's what happens when you're the GOAT.
Yeah,
Or
for sure.
is he yours? Where do you stand in that debate?
Oh, yeah, he's the GOAT, no question.
Well, you kind of have to say that if you grew up in Chicago, right?
Nah, you'll be surprised, man. There's a lot of LeBron fans out there around my age, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, but MJ is the standard that I measure my game against. That's who I want to emulate and one day pass.
That's a lot to put on yourself.
I mean, it is, but, you know, you got to dream big. Otherwise, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Of course, one day, I don't just want to be the GOAT. I want to build a dynasty that'll one day pass his,
You know he's got 2 3-peats, right?
Yeah, no doubt. But I'll tell you what he doesn't have. He doesn't have 4, 5, 6 straight. And, people think that I'm crazy. And I feel like the impossible is only impossible until somebody does it. And why can't that somebody be me?
Guaranteeing 6 straight championships is maybe not the best way to ingratiate
I
yourself to your
would
teammates.
not say that I guaranteed it.
You know how they'll make it look.
Maybe.
I'm not gonna stand here and lecture you. You are a grown man, and you're accountable to yourself. But I've been in this business long enough to know that what you say can affect everyone around you. You should consider that very carefully when speaking into a microphone.
I hear you, Donna.
Good. Now they're ready to take some photographs of you. I'm sure they'll put you on the cover now that you've given them controversial comments like that.
Any advice?
Think about what you want your personal brand to be, okay? And pose in a way that reflects that.
And P, huge fan.
What's up, man? How you doing? You
Good, how are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah, this is what we'll be shooting today?
All right. Stand
Yeah.
right here.
Right there. See some of your best poses.
All right, man.
Oh, that's the magic right there. Yep. Hold that. Perfect.
All right,
We got all
bet.
we need.
Cool. Hey, you know when this issue comes out, man?
I don't know the exact date, but follow us on social, and it'll be up there first.
All right, I got you, man. Thanks.
All right, MP.
Yep.
All right, MP, you ready to go get it? I'll catch you at halftime.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Rockets, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And of course, there's Minnesota, behind 4.5 games.
I think for Houston, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for Houston, Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. MP is out there with Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot, but you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Now here's McDaniels. Five on the clock. The three. Smith with the rebound. MP outside. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's MP. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game.
Young guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Elbow shot. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson.
And this is why Jabari Smith went early in the draft. His ability to find shots and, of course, make them too.
Conley against MP. And that one no good to start off the night. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Back to Smith. Şengün passes to Ruiz. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Reed. Here's Conley. The shake. And he lays it in.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Back to Smith. And here's MP. And the layup is good off the glass. Ruiz has got 5 now.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And Minnesota has possession, trailing by 2. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Conley. The 3-ball. Smith with the rebound. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From deep, MP hits the trifecta. Give him 8 points now.
And the 3-ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Conley against MP. Pass to Smith. Here's Thompson. Back to Smith. 3-pointer. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Reed against Smith. Now here's Reed. Defense right on him. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels can't hit. Houston with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. Thompson passes to Ruiz. This one for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Now here's MP. Give him 8 points now. Brooks, the pass to MP. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Oh, sometimes you got to flex on him. That's what Şengün just did.
Conley looking for an opening, and that one drops. Conley's got 7 points.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets ahead, up 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. if you're just joining us. It's going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And here's MP from outside. MP making the long-range connection.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
So for Minnesota right now, they've got Rudy Gobert, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward position. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He had 36 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And Houston has possession, following the score by Minnesota. Conley against MP. MP right through him.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Alexander Walker. No good on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Conley. MP, the pass to Smith. MP outside. Takes the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Yep, that one goes. Conley's got 16 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
MP against Conley. Here's MP. MP staying focused.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's Conley. And so that's the end of the first half. Rockets ahead. They're up by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The Timberwolves, 33.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has bread.
Right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuff between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
I really feel sandwiched between two great debaters. And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Timberwolves.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, BA. And in a 7-game series, defense is disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. MP is out there with Amin Thompson, and it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Now here's McDaniels. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. MP outside. Now here's Brooks. Back to MP. Work in the interior, MP.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Here's McDaniels. Left side, Conley. Pass to Gobert. And he can't get that one. Good D by Şengün.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Here's McDaniels. After the basket by Houston. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on MP. Minnesota again missing.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
The slam by MP.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Here's Conley. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Reed finds Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Knocks it down from distance.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Houston will go for a different look here. Landale's checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Brooks. And Van Vliet is subbed in for MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Houston. On the court for the Timberwolves. Joe Ingles is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dillingham, and it's Shannon in at the 2. Now here's MP. Şengün in the post, and he lays it up and in. And the Rockets lead by 20.
He's a new school versatile big, but Şengün wants the ball inside. That's where he does his best damage.
Şengün's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Ingles. Here's Shannon, defended by Thompson, to the middle. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Dozier's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Ingles. And here's Dillingham from the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP, the pass to Şengün. Smith finds Şengün. Buries it from 3. Şengün's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Showing his confidence. Şengün taking the shot the moment he has the ball.
Here's Dozier. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Can, capturing the moment. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting only 42%. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Smith against Ingles. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Back comes Houston in transition. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Free throw no good from MP. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, B.A., and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Ruiz has got 27.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Out to DiVincenzo. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's MP. Back to Holiday. Pass to Ruiz. Up and over Conley. MP no good. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Tate.
No debate there.
So Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
The major surprises in the NBA this season, unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I just don't know what has happened to them. You get the sense that their frustration is starting to reach a breaking point, too.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. MP out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. And for the Pelicans, the wingman, McCollum, along with Ingram. Trey Murphy is out there with Williamson. And it's Alvarado in at the point. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
MP looking solid from there.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. It's a three-point game. Pass to McCollum. And here is Ingram. Last game we saw him score 14. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Ingram can go shot for shot with anybody in the league. That 3 at the other end only seems to fuel his fire.
A nice shot by Ruiz.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
There's the pick. Brooks against Ingram. Over Brooks. That one wide left.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Smith finds MP. Houston moving the ball around. Brooks right side. Back to MP. And another 3 for Houston.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Here's McCollum. Last game he had 12. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Charlotte just was phenomenal. He scored 31 points and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. This is what they rely on from him and why he's one of the best in the league. I'm sure he's looking to repeat a performance tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Pass to McCollum. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
MP way outside. Pelicans with the rebound. Now here's Ingram. He's got 5. And here is Williamson. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block.
Here's Whitmore. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. All right, a chance to check out stats for C.J. McCollum.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jock Landale's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks. And Jalen Green subbed in for Thompson. Houston leading by 12. MP outside. From downtown. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Hornets. Kicks it out to McCollum. They get the rebound. Pass to Ingram. To stop the drought. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Eason with it. And that one's good. Green.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Taking a look at the Rockets. MP out there with Green. Then it's Tari Eason. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Smith in at the power forward position. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Fades. And the basket by McCollum.
Well, you just got to love the control McCollum possesses on those in-between jumpers.
And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Pelicans trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Can't throw it down with one hand. The three from MP. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
McCollum against MP. McCollum, no good.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, C.J. McCollum has talked about his fit on the Pelicans. He says, with my skill set, I can play in any environment, style, and system. With this group, it's just about me making the right plays and finding my offense without taking away opportunities for B.I. and Z to get theirs. Kevin?
I'm sure, David. You know, shooting always helps, and he's got some talented guys around him for sure. MP kicks to Smith. Back to MP. A three-pointer off the mark. Pelicans trail by 17. Now Jones. Still yet to score. Hawkins passes to Jones. And here's McCollum for three. Eason grabs the board. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Coach, what did you like to see from your teams at this point of the season?
Well, you would think, Kevin, that at this point, we would be making fewer mistakes, and especially mental mistakes where we break down. There's always going to be physical mistakes. You're going to have some turnovers. Hopefully they're not out of carelessness. But you shouldn't be missing rotations or not executing a play, not setting a screen. Execution and attention to detail should be good by now.
New Orleans making some changes here. Williamson is checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Brandon Ingram. conclude the first half. Rockets ahead, leading by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Rockets.
They're up because of the three-point shot, scoring in bunches. It also opens up things down low.
And that's something to watch for. Does the defense extend to where guys start going inside?
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The wingman, McCollum, along with Ingram. Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Alvarado in at the point. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Ingram passes to McCollum. Here's Williamson. Knocked loose, stolen by Thompson. Here's Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. So Stan, I'm looking at this Pelicans roster. They've done a great job building through trades, signing kids off the street, and acquiring talent.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Kevin, that anyone's done a better job of putting together a roster so deep and talented. And as you said, they've done it in so many ways. Draft, trade, undrafted guys. Just a tremendous job.
Really something. Here's Ingram. He's got 14. Williamson with a screen for Ingram. Looking to end the run. Tries again. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And the Rockets making a change here. Whitmore's checked in.
Number 7, Cam Whitmore.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. It's Ingram on the wing. Whitmore defending. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Şengün finds Whitmore. And here's MP for three. Kept alive. Three-pointer. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. Down by 15. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent defense there from Smith.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
MP's shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Jalen Green comes in for Amen Thompson. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Alvarado passes to Williamson. Now here's Ingram. Four on the clock to end the drought. The Rockets pull it in.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
And here's MP for three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Williamson is screen on Green. And a wide open look for McCollum. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
End up going with a whole new group. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ingram. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Taking a look at the Rockets. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. Thompson is out there with MP. And it's Şengün in at the center. The shot by Ruiz, no good. Pelicans trail by 20. Here's Ingram. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Dan, I look at your list of players you've coached. Some incredible scores along the way, including Brandon Ingram. Let's zero in on him. What makes him so good?
Well, Kevin, look, when you've got Brandon Ingram's size and then you have the ability to get where you want to go on the floor and you can just get to that spot and rise up above people and knock down shots, you're virtually impossible to stop one-on-one, and that's what Brandon Ingram has.
What a talent. Just 3 to shoot. Thompson finds MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
For 3.
Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. Williamson with a screen for Ingram. Over Brooks. And that one's good. Ingram's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, and when Ingram's rolling like this, you'll see the offense try to run even more through him.
You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Here's Ruiz, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. MP's got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Alvarado, covered by MP. Ingram outside. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Ingram. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Brooks. Yep, that one goes in there.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Williamson a screen on Thompson. A good look from McCollum. Here's Alvarado, banked in off the glass.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Brooks, left side. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Alvarado with the drive. An easy 2 points on the layup.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
MP outside. Thompson outside. Back to MP. From outside the arc, and again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Pass to Smith. Back to MP. Beyond the arc. The long-range hit from MP.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
3 minutes.